Yo, Illia Topuria knocked out Max Holloway at UFC 308. Max Holloway said it whole week. We gonna find out Saturday night.
We get to find out Saturday night, man.
And man, we found out Saturday night. I told ya, mate. I told ya, mate. Topuria is pound for pound the most powerful puncher in the UFC. I mean, the amount of power that he generates at 145 pounds. It's unbelievable.
Oh, unbelievable.
Let's talk about the fight a little bit. Fight starts and Topuria calls out Max to stand in the middle and bang. Like, if you are the real BMF, then let's do that stand in the middle thing. You do that in the last 10 seconds. Let's do the same thing in the first 10 seconds. Topuria has been saying the same thing the whole build-up, and he did it in the cage as well. Fair play to him. And Max Holloway was smart about it. Didn't let his ego get in the way and declined the invitation. Because nobody can stand and bang with Topuria. And it's not because he has knockout power. He's not a brawler. He has the best boxing fundamentals. Always keeps his hands up and chin down. When he swings for the fences, then quickly brings his hands back to protect his chin. You cannot stand and bang with a guy like that. He's too good at that. So Holloway refuses to stand and bang, and the fight starts. They start feeling each other out.
Why are you gay?
And at about 3 minutes, Topuria shoots a takedown, and that looked too easy. He picks up Holloway and dumps him on the ground. Nobody has taken down Holloway so easily. Topuria can't really hold him down though. And Holloway gets back to his feet, but now in Holloway's mind, he's thinking like, I gotta watch out for takedowns as well. It is very important to put the threat in your opponent's head. Holloway was touching him up, man. He was landing his jab, front kick, right hand. But that's the difference between the two. Max is pillow-fisted. His punches don't have the same effect on Topuria. Topuria does not need to worry too much about getting in the fire range, as he knows he can take some punches. But Holloway needs to look out for everything. Even a single punch from Topuria is enough to put your lights out. In the second round, Topuria starts landing more. He was landing that heavy leg kick to the lead leg of Holloway, and he was getting closer and closer with his punches as well. I called it out perfectly. Alright, you can watch my prediction video. I said Holloway will land more often, but Topuria will land the heavier strikes, more damaging blows. In the third round, Topuria started punching to Holloway's body a bit more. Then he caught him with a right cross that stunned Holloway, and that was the beginning of the end. Few seconds later, he caught Holloway with a tight left hook, and the iron chin of Holloway was finally cracked. And I called the body shots as well. I told ya, mate. Going to the body will be very good for Topuria. You can see in the finishing sequence, Topuria got some really good body shots in. That's when Holloway's hands started dropping, and then Topuria caught him clean. Oh my god, that was crazy, man. I was so happy for Topuria. I was so happy Topuria won. Max claims to be the best boxer in the UFC. I'm the best boxer in the UFC, baby!
Best boxer in UFC, baby!
Right hand! Max Holloway there.
Now what? I'm the second best boxer in the UFC, baby! And this is just the beginning of his reign. I don't see many fighters at 145 that are a threat to Topuria. He's that good. He knocked out Volk, now he knocked out Holloway. Those two are the greatest of all time at featherweight, and he knocked them out back to back. That is so crazy. He'll go on an epic run from here. I can see him knocking out Volk in rematch. Then he'll go ahead and smash Diego Lopez. Mozar Evloev looks like an easy fight for him, and then maybe a rematch with Holloway, because Holloway will build himself up back to a title shot. He's pretty good. He was looking good in this fight too until he wasn't. This is the beginning of El Matador's reign, and we all are going to witness the greatness. Long may he reign. Also, Topuria should not move to lightweight like ever. He's very short for featherweight as well. Most fighters will have a reach advantage on him in featherweight. The lightweights will be too much for him. I think a 6'3" Jalen Turner will be too much for Topuria. Let's keep the run going strong at featherweight, alright? Let's not get too crazy up here, lads.